we really covered a lot of stuff in that first week, and we're going to spend time in the second week reviewing that thing as well. But one of the things that we hopefully had time to spend a little time with is being directly opposite each other, my hand on her shoulder blade here, all right? So I'm giving a little more room on my right side than, say, I was when she first came into my side. Notice how much my arm is around her back, and we have this kind of open book kind of angle going here. Instead of that, I have my hand on the shoulder blade, a little more open here, so we're a bit more square. And like we did at first when we were in open, by the way, are we okay as far as how far over at the moment? All right. Like we were doing when we were in open position, I want to play a little bit with shifting our weight. And we have multiple directions we can go with it. And feeling what our counterbalance and what our communication is like from here as well. All right? And then taking that feeling and that experience a little bit further, let's take these hands and feel a little bit more serious counterbalance. We're going to come over here a little bit. So is that letter over there? We're going to feel a little more serious counterbalance, and we may play a little bit with who's, so to speak, leading this. Like right now, if I brought down, Jen is adjusting, okay? If I come up, she's feeling it, and she's just trying to create a balance between us so that together we're balanced. If either one of us lets go, we're pretty much on our butt. So we're not balanced independently. It's not like I'm sort of faking it and trying to look like we've got this counterbalance. But together, we're balanced, okay? And then I want us to come and play with it fully. Back out again. And some of you will be more comfortable with your feet directly side to side, some a little more front and back. Just whatever's comfortable is fine. Now what if I'm here, I come into close, I'm feeling compression with her palm against my fingers, and I want to go back into more of an open position again. How am I going to do that? I've got this connection here that I can kind of push off, that tends to push us both back away from each other. You'll notice that my arms are not going, boom, trying to send her back away from me, but I'm using this mutual connection to send us both back a bit.
It feels a little bit like a springing action to me.
And then I can just sort of play around with this and do what I wish, and she's just trying to keep us in balance together and adjusting. And it's nice to switch off here. And Jen's going to sort of play lead for a while and be in control of the balance and where our weight is, and I will adjust the best I can. By the way, the person that's playing follow here is kind of good if they close their eyes, because as opposed to things that you're trying to interpret as visual clues, you're really getting to focus much more on all that's actually important here, which is the feel of it. And actually, all those exercises we were doing before, it's good for the follows, whoever's playing the follow, to also close their eyes and try to concentrate on what's really important there. All right? I think that pretty much covered those basic exercises. Let's just emphasize one more time, though. The reason we spend all that time is that all the stuff with our frame, our energy, our counterbalance is what the dance is really made of. Okay, getting these bodies connection and communicating. So we're going to be coming back to this through the whole session. So play around with this and try to get the feeling just as much as you can.
Yes, if you have a dance partner at home that you're coming to class with, get him or her involved and try these moves at home. If you don't, we found that it's equally helpful to visualize the moves. If you think about moving your weight and your whole body as one singular piece in one unit, and not just moving different parts of it independently, so it's hard for your partner to hear, for example. So
visualization really goes a long way. That's a nice idea.
Really will help.
Or maybe a doorknob or a chair or something, whatever. Okay? Next time.